it's me, and welcome to episode 27 of The Weekly Whisper. I'm your host, Elian Habanero, and I'm here to talk all things 365 pro wrestling. And episode 27, that means we're on the back nine. We're on the home stretch, the final half of the year here. As if you didn't watch my 6-month anniversary show from last week, check it out. But it's just going to keep getting better and better from here, and I have a great show planned for you. Or should I say, I had a great show planned for you. This just in. Breaking news. I have been given the extreme honor, and I'm so stoked about this. Thank you, PWA management, ownership, everybody. I was just set to film, and that would have sucked if I started filming for no reason. I was just about to film this episode of The Weekly Whisper when I got a phone call. And it was probably the highlight of my 2020 so far. That's right, folks. 365 Pro Wrestling is back. They have announced. I'm announcing. This is it. 365 has a new live event coming up. It's less than 4 weeks' time, less than a month's time. Saturday, August 1st, at the Willow Point Hall in Campbell River, BC. Now, yes, it's going to be different than the past, obviously. There's restrictions and safety precautions in place. There's going to be limited seating available. People will have to be spaced out. There's going to be proper safety equipment and like hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff out there. They're going to be not selling tickets anywhere but online. And once they're sold out, they're sold out. There's a limited capacity. They can't fit as many people in the hall and have them close together. Otherwise, it couldn't happen. But they worked out a deal, and it's done. So basically, from what I've heard so far, it's all coming along. The next couple of weeks are gonna be exciting, and then especially the next couple of days when the news starts to break. But it's a Saturday, August 1st, Campbell River, BC, Willow Point Hall. Now, to my Ontario fans, don't be discouraged because it's a little bit different out there. There's not as big a population. It's not as many COVID cases out there. So this is going to be us. We're getting towards the right steps that are in place. But 365 is back on the map, doing live events once again. And so like I said, I believe there's only going to be like between 40 and 50 tickets available to be sold. And then that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. There's going to be... it's kind of going to be like in a grocery store where there's designated spots that people can stand or sit, but they cannot be close to each other. I don't know about the masks yet. I haven't heard anything on that, if you have to wear a mask or not. I mean, different counties and regions. I know so far in Waterloo region, where I'm based out of, you don't have to wear a mask to go in the store or anything like that. But in other places, like in Guelph, you do, and I believe they just passed that in Toronto. But I'm not too familiar with what's going on in BC right now. And this is not the mainland of BC. This is the island. So, there's been no matches announced so far. There's been no any details really. I just got off the phone, and it was I was told between 40 and 50 tickets that they would allow a certain amount of people in the building, like whatever the normal capacity. If they're allowed 200 to 300, maybe 200, then they're only allowed like 30% of that and whatnot. I believe there will be food and drinks available to purchase at the event. I'm not sure about anything else, really. I'm just excited. This is what I've been waiting for, and I'm sure everyone else has been waiting for. I'm so jealous, though. I mean, I know like the Campbell River show is normally, it's based for people that are local there. I can see people traveling to see this that are that desperate for wrestling. I know I am, and I'm going to be hanging on every word, waiting for the results to come in, waiting for matches to be announced. Is there going to be any championships on the line? Is there going to be any new debuts in 365 Pro Wrestling? What could possibly happen? I don't know, but this is the perfect time. I was getting tired. I'll be honest. It was getting tricky to sit here and talk about the news of 365 when there really isn't any news other than, I mean, the YouTube channel's going strong, and I feel like that has been set up to continue the success into the future. There's over 1,600 videos there. Canada Day had a good showing, so there might be new fans because the Campbell River Canada Day online celebration that are looking into it. And plus, movie theaters are not open. You can't go to a play. You can't go watch a hockey game or a baseball game. There's nothing else entertainment-wise that you can really do. So if you're itching to get out of the house and do something and be entertained and have a live show, you can't go to a concert. I don't think there's concerts going on right now. I mean, you could do drive-in theaters, but this is a really big start. And I could talk about this all day, but I'm not. I did have a show planned. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Well, here's something. So obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's been almost 100 videos put up in the last week. And and if you have any videos, get at me or get out. Ref Tim in BC is going to be able to put some stuff together too as well. And we can put stuff up on YouTube for you or get it converted to DVD or like a memory stick or whatnot. But subscribe to that YouTube channel. Over 2,000 subscribers already. Some great stuff on there. All the podcasts are on there. All the Weekly Whispers. Every Tuesday we got the Weekly Whisper. And also the Victoria 365 Academy has opened back up too. We got a couple of new students that are going to be joining the 365 family. Good luck to them, and I'm proud of you for chasing your dreams. It's not an easy thing, but I think a lot of people after this whole situation are not going to waste time anymore, whether it be something else or be wrestling. Like, a lot of people have had a lot of time to reflect about what's most important to them and what they've regretted not doing, and I feel like people are going to go for things. And to all you people that always were upset at yourself for missing the wrestling shows, don't miss it. Get in contact with 365 however you can. I think there's phone numbers on the website or the Facebook pages. There's Instagram. You can send messages however you want. If you want these tickets, get them, because you're going to be disappointed if they sell out really fast, 40 tickets, and you're thinking, oh, should I do it? You're missing out, and who knows? There could be another wave. There could be. I'm not trying to sound negative. I'm always positive, but let's be realistic here. It doesn't mean that there's going to be shows going forward for the rest of the time. Something else could happen that could cause this to just be once opportunity. So make sure you jump on that. I had a top 5 planted today. I was talking because the anniversary is coming up too, the 15-year anniversary of this great company, and so there's a lot of stuff going on. I was talking to the stats guy Paul, saying if he had any idea for top 5 lists and just getting he's amazing, man. He always answers my questions, and he does for the PWA ownership and management as well. He knows so much about the results and the stats and everything like that. And so he sent me the top 5 list in the history of 365 PWA of the top 5 wrestlers that have performed. How many matches they performed. I butchered that. I'm sorry. But okay, the top 5 people who have wrestled the most matches in the history of 365 PWA. And when the online celebration starts in a couple of days here, there's going to be tons of this stuff coming out. Nice, interesting little tidbits and odes to the history of the company. But so at the number 5 spot, with 189 matches wrestled for PWA or 365, we got the big ticket, Reggie Marley. And he's had quite a few matches from YouTube come out lately, not even PWA ones. He actually let us deep dive into his personal collection and get it up there. So there's some stuff before PWA was even formed, before it even became 365. But so he's there, number 5 spot, Reggie Marley, 189 matches. And then look at this guy sitting on a big round number, Joey Allen, who claims on Facebook that the match that was released a couple days ago now between him and Hardcore Hick was his favorite match that he ever had in PWA, is sitting at the big round number of 200. And you know that man's itching to wrestle his 201st match. So in the number 4 spot with 200 matches wrestled is Joey Allen. And that takes us to number 3 with the 3rd highest amount of matches wrestled for PWA. We got Jeff Black, also known as Hardcore Hick or Pantalone at different times, but Jeff Black has 222, so 22 more than Joey Allen, and yeah, it's pretty close there. And then so he's in the number 3 spot, and then in the number 2 spot with 13 more matches than Jeff Black. Man, that's close. We got Easy Eric Kearney. He's got 235 matches wrestled, and he's in the number 2 spot. These are some impressive numbers. Some people don't wrestle that much their entire career, let alone just for one company. And so between number 5 and number 2, there's a difference of 46 matches, with Reggie at 189 and Eric at 235. And if you know the history of PWA 365, you'll pretty much be able to predict who has wrestled the most matches, and it's by a lot. He's over Eric by 191 matches. That's insane. Eddie Osborne, wrestling from Canberra River, or from the British Columbia chapter of PWA 365 and the Ontario chapter, been there since day one, just like Jeff Black, just like Reggie Marley. Eddie Osborne has wrestled 426 matches in the history of PWA 365. So I don't really want to talk anymore. I'm just so excited about no more talking. We've been talking for weeks and weeks, and now there's some wrestling. So let's talk. Okay, sorry. No more talking out of me, but I want to hear the comments coming on. What do you think about this great news about the Canberra River show August 1st? Do you think certain rules should be followed? Do you think certain things should be okay? What's your thoughts on it? I mean, these are controversial times, and it seems like everybody doesn't agree to disagree anymore. Everybody's quick to jump down each other's throats and say how they feel and how they don't feel and how the other people should feel. But do you think this is a good idea? Are you happy for them? Are you going to be at that show on August 1st? And any additional details that I might have left out. But this is going to be exciting. Next week's show, I should have some more announcements, as maybe some matches will start to get announced, or some talent or whatnot. But I'm sure we'll have more details by then, also about the rules and regulations of the event that they have to follow from the City Council of Canberra River. And, they got to follow all the bylaws and everything like that. But this is great news. This is the best, for me personally, Weekly Whisper in weeks. And all we got to do is, other than be excited for this show, which is, if today's the 8th? That's only it's 3 weeks and 3 days away or something like that. But also make sure you like, or you get a leg drop, comment, or you get a clothesline, subscribe, or you get a suplex. I'm your host, Elian Habanero. I love wrestling. Cuba!